followed by the air pistol right after that. Almost 20 teams competed to be the first 4 teams, 2 that go for the bronze medal match and the top 2 that go for the gold medal match. Athletes are here from over 30 countries to compete in 10 disciplines, 10 meter, 25 meter, and the 50 meter. In the bronze medal match, we have India and China, and in the gold medal match, it's going to be Hungary and another team from China. So it's going good for China this time. 10 meters, 16 points. These are the event details after each round of 50 seconds. The team that has a better combined score wins 2 points. If they're tied in the score, they each win 1 point. First to get to 16 wins the medal. Here is the rifle. Everybody has a, well, similar one. Looks kind of like a space thing. But that's the air rifle. Around 5 kilos. And no restriction on the trigger pull. It can be as light as the feather falling on it and pulling on the trigger. So the athletes have to be very, very careful with the trigger, as surely they definitely are. They wouldn't be in the finals.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our finalists for
if they weren't successful with that. It's time for a presentation from what I'm hearing and seeing here.
Please welcome Team India on firing point B, Narmada, Raju, Nitin, and on firing point C.
Coming out first, 22-year-old Narmada, Nitin, Raju, and Runakash Patil, 19 years old, and a very, very strong shooter. We've seen him in many finals already, being only 19. Team India, they won the World Cup in Cairo at the beginning of the year against Hungary, who's in the gold medal match. Now they're going to be competing for the bronze medal against Team China. Zhang Chongye, Yu Hao Nan,
and Chief Range Officer Mr. Viren Bhatt from India.
This is the Chief Range Officer, Mr. Viren Bhatt.
Take your position.
The athletes are now going to take their position. The Indian team wanted to make sure if they're straight in the line with the target. One of the very, very important things, especially for the rifle shooters. More of the officials. We have one jury and one referee on each side. Watching over the finals, making sure everything is by the rules, by the book. It's going to be Team India and Team China, both of them second teams of the nation. First team of China is in the gold medal match, and the first team of India is actually in the 9th place after the qualification.
1 minute preparation and sighting time.
Of course, some preparation and sighting time is in order as we're getting ready to start the final. So the Chinese team, Zhang Chongye and Yu Haonan, 19 years and 23. Yu won the World Cup in Rio 2019. And Zhang has a team bronze medal from Cairo 2022 from the World Championship for the 50 meter. But, let's come to the Indian team. Raju, 22 years old, has a World
consists of one bronze
Cup
medal and one
gold medal from the beginning of the year alongside with Patil. They were both in the mixed team event and winning against Hungary, Esther Denes and István Penny.
stage will progress to the final stage for the medal match which they are going to play in front of you. The team ranked third
Zhang Chongye,
is competing gold medal match.
I already mentioned that team bronze from last year, the World Championship, but that was the 3-meter, 3-position 50-meter discipline. And Yu Hanan, 23 years old, has a World Cup final bronze back from 2019 in the mixed team as well.
Get 1 point each. The first team to reach
So a couple of medals,
points or more,
mixed team
bronze medal
and individual.
will declare the winner of
The athletes are definitely introduced
the gold medal.
to the scene of the final range. 3 more minutes on the clock. It's definitely an exciting time here for city of Bhopal and for the MP State Shooting Academy, having this big World Cup happening here. Many volunteers of the Shooting Academy are here helping out in the competition. It's a big organization. That's Patil, the 19-year-old. Chinese team. We'll see how it goes for China, shooting against a very strong team. Patil and Raju, who have great experience together as well in the competition. And Patil is a world champion from last year in Cairo. He won the World Cup as well in Cairo and has a World Cup final gold from Cairo last year. So looks like Cairo is really sitting well with Patil. We'll see how he gets on in his own country in India. Many supporters are here for the Indian athletes, and they were not shy to show their support yesterday, so we'll see how it goes today. Around 50 seconds is left. 50 seconds is how long they have for one shot in the finals. It's the same for a rifle and pistol.
30 seconds.
But of course, the shooting out of a rifle or out of a pistol is definitely a different game. That's it. No one's going to shoot anymore in these last couple of seconds. Keeping their composure, getting ready for the first shot of the bronze medal match. India and China. Bhopal they call
For the
a
first
city
competition
of
shot.
lakes.
Load.
I have to say, didn't have time yet to see
Start.
a lot of the lakes. Most of it was from videos, but maybe later on, and hopefully the athletes have some time to do that as well. 50 seconds, first series, bronze medal match, India or China. The higher combined score wins 2 points. Let's see who takes the first lead. 10-8 from Zhang, 10-7 from Raju. Very, very strong. Already we can hear the crowd from the stands. Oh, this is going to be a tight battle. 0.1 of a difference for the first lead for China.
Team China.
All right, they started off very, very strong.
Team India.
And this is only the bronze medal match.
Team China.
See how it goes like in the gold one. 2-0, we know it. 16 is the magic number for the bronze.
For the next medal match shot. Load. Start.
Chief Range Officer is giving a bit of a time between the rounds to the athletes. Ten 2, 10-3, 10-4. It all depends on Patil. 10-6, that's going to be again 0.1 of a difference between the two teams, tying now India with China.
20.8, Team China, 20.7. So 2 points to Team India.
This is not even a millimeter of a difference in the first two series between these two teams.
For the next medal match shot. Load. Start.
Series number 3. Is China going to be able to catch the lead once again? .10-5 from Zhang. And 10-5 from you as well, but Raju came in with a 10-8 and Patil shoots a 10-6. 0.4 of a difference, highest one so far.
Fantastic.
2 points goes to Team India, taking the lead now.
What a performance, Raju. Narmada from India, 10.8. So she has given 2 points to Team India. Team India, 4 points, and Team China, 2 points.
For the next medal match shot. Load.
4-2 for the teams.
Start.
But a slim 10 from Raju as well. The women had to shoot their shot. And the men will decide. This time it's going to be the 10-5 from you. Coming to a tie with
China, 20.5.
the Indian team.
20.3. So
Catching each other's tails here.
score 4 each.
For the next medal match shot. Load. Start.
Let's see who takes the lead now. Or maybe they tie. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, Raju shots a 10.9. The perfect shot. Two of them, both of them shooting a 10.9. That's just out of this world kind of shooting. That's the highest you can come to, 21.8. With the Honorable Minister of Youth and Sports, Mrs. Yoshithara Raja Scindia, in the stands watching over, and the Indian team pulls this one out, 2 10-9s. A very, very deserving 2 points, taking the lead, 6-4.
For the next medal match shot, load, start.
Absolutely extraordinary. I'm really curious to see what they do after this kind of, I mean, the synergy these two have. The 10-9 didn't phase them, coming to a 10-8 and a 10-5. That's going to be 0.2 of a difference. Once again, 2 more points for India, as India is going very, very strong now, halfway there to 16. Have to say it's not a surprise that the Chinese team took a timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The coach thought it necessary now that India won 2 times in a row and with such strong results.
He is allowed to go and meet with their athletes and give them some last moment tests in the FOB area.
I'd love to know what the Chinese team coach told the athletes, because you really cannot compete with 10.9 2 times from the Indian athletes.
For the next medal match shot, load,
We'll see how the timeout
start.
affected the teams. What's going to happen? (10-3) from Zhang. Usually the first one to shoot a bit of a strong rhythm. Raju now fell into a thin 10, backed up by Patil, but not enough. 0.4 of a difference, and China wins 2 points here. 8-6, still pretty close.
Score 8-6 in favor of Team India.
One more round for China, and they could tie.
For the next medal match shot, load,
We can see the stats here a bit from Zhang. Started off strongly, then losing the center of the target for a moment there. Zhang, 2 times 10-5 from the Chinese team. It's up to Patil. He needs a 10-5. And he goes higher, even higher than that, to a 10-7. 0.3 of a difference to win 2 points.
21.3. So they have taken
Coming to 10, meaning they're just 3 rounds away.
Now Team India has taken the lead of 4 points ahead from China. Score 10-6 in favor of Team India.
For the next medal match shot, load, start.
Zhang a 10-7, coming to a strong 10. Till now shoots a bit earlier than he usually does, hits a 10-3. That's a half a point of a difference in the score. 2 points
So they have taken 2 points.
go to China.
Score of 21.3. So now
They've now come halfway to 16, but India is that one step ahead.
For the next medal match shot, load, start.
10-8. CU has some very strong shots. (10-5), 10-6 from Raju, already 0.1 of a difference. And once again, India shows what they're made of. 0.4 of a difference in this round. 2 points go to Team India as they're getting closer and closer to those 16.
Team India has taken the lead of 4 points ahead from China.
Raju had those dips in the slim 10s, but never out of it. Most of them were pretty strong, over 10.5. That helps out for sure. In the qualification between the first and the fourth place, the deciding places that go into the bronze or the gold medal match, the difference was only 0.6, so that's pretty tight. It's a strong competition here at the Issf World Cup in Bhopal-India, and we are definitely seeing that in the finals as well. Patil shoots a 10-8, he needed a 10-7. Went above it by a 0.1 and snatching the 2 points, putting India into a great position of a potential match point.
Team China 20.7, no point this time, but Team India has now taken the lead of 6 points ahead.
14-8.
Ladies and gentlemen,
We'll see if India can finish it off in the next round.
For the next medal match shot, load, start.
Will this be the last round of the bronze medal match? From Zhang, Raju shoots a 10-6. It's looking good for India so far. Up to the men. And in the end, 2 times a 10-6 from Raju and Patil. 0.2 of a difference was enough for a match point for the two 22-year-old and a 19-year-old youngsters winning the bronze medal match here at the Issf World Cup in Bhopal, India. Maybe it helped them a bit that they're on their home grounds with the biggest support in the stands and the 4th place.
both the teams, and ladies and gentlemen,
going to China. This is it. India wins the bronze, showing that the team is really, really strong. They showed it already at the first World Cup. That was in Cairo when they won the gold. Now again, winning a match. This time it's the bronze medal, but nevertheless, it's a win. Thank you for watching. Stay with us though. Don't go anywhere. We'll come back with the 10-meter air rifle mixed team. This time the gold medal match. It's going to be Hungary against China. So stay tuned just as the range clears and the athletes get a proper congratulations from everyone. And then we'll be back in a few minutes.
राइट हो राइट उमेश
Shakun ma'am.
पीटीआई
On behalf of the Organizing Committee, National Rifle Association of India, I welcome you all for the Issf World Cup Rifle and Pistol events at Bhopal 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to start the 10-meter air rifle mixed team event for the gold medal match.
And we're back with the gold medal match for the 10-meter air rifle mixed team event. Hungary and China.
For the firing point B and C. Representing Team Hungary, please welcome Danish Aster and Istvan Penny.
Very well-known team, Ester Danish and Istvan Penny, 21 years old, and Penny 26. They lost from the bronze medalists at the beginning of the year and the World Cup in Cairo.
Team China.
And we just saw how the Indian team can be absolutely exceptional in the finals. Yeah, it's not easy moving around in these trousers and the whole equipment they have wearing on them. But you know, it's how it is. Huang Yuqing and Sheng Lihao will be competing for the gold against Team Hungary. The second team of China was in the bronze medal. They were not successful against India. We'll see how the first team does with Hungary. Last minute tidying up all the equipment. 21-year-old junior world champion from Lima back in 2021. Just a couple of years now for her in the senior competition and already hitting the top of the rankings many times, and a very well-known 26-year-old Istvan Penny with his bronze medal from the Youth Olympic Games back in 2014 in Nanjing. But he has many more medals locked up. Only 26 years old, has 22 World Cup medals, but we'll get to that a bit later. Huang Yuqing, 16, 2 World Championship golds from 2022, the team and the mixed team events. And the Olympic silver medalist. Only 18 years old today. And the Olympics was 2 years ago. So you gotta hand it out to the Chinese program. Looks like they're doing something good, as well as the Indian. As well, we've been seeing a lot of the Indian athletes in the last few years in the finals, on tops of the podiums. The athletes now have a few minutes to get in the zone. Target is 10 meters away. Trigger pull is very light as they want it to be. So they have to stand as still as possible. Hit the center of that target. That's why all the equipment, all the helping glasses, they have And whatever they can do that is permitted, of course, to have them be as stable as possible. From afar, it looks like they're all standing in the exact same way. But every athlete has their own kind of bits and tricks, what they do in their position to have them be more stable, even more precise. And all of that being in the finals where your heart is beating out of your chest. And there's nothing you can do really about that one except, you know, learning how to calm yourself down in these situations. Funnily enough, Penny, 26 years old and is the oldest one in the competition. As I said, he does have 22 World Cup medals. 6 of them are golds. 3 of the golds are from the 50-meter 3-position discipline. So he's been shooting well in both of the disciplines. And we heard it yesterday from Vannekamp, that's been shooting, who shot and won the silver medal. She's been shooting most of the 25-meter disciplines, but then she decided to go for the 10-meter as well. And being an athlete, a shooter who can shoot more than just one discipline. And that's what Penny absolutely does. In the World Cup finals, he has a gold, silver, and a bronze medal. Gold from 2017, silver from 2019, and a bronze from Kairos last year, 2022. I want to come back to Zhang for a bit. As I said, 18 years only, has a silver medal from the Olympics from Tokyo, and has won a World Cup final in Wrocław 2021 in the mixed team event. He doesn't have as many competitions, as many medals, but we gotta hand it out to him. Having an Olympic Games medal is really a huge achievement. So, big competition, strong competition. We've seen what happened in the bronze medal match. It was a fairly tight battle. Hungary and China. Virenpat, the chief range officer, once again conducting the finals, responsible for all the timings.
For the first medal match shot, load, start.
50 seconds on the clock, first round for the two teams. Straight into a 9, Dinesh. This is not going to be helpful to take the first lead, especially with Zhang hitting a 10-6. 10-6 from Penny as well. It's all up to Huang now as she shoots a 10-8. Nevertheless,
After the first competition shot, Team China has
1.2 of a difference in the score. The 9 was very detrimental in this round.
Scored 2-0 in favor of Team
And China takes the first lead.
For the next medal match shot, load, start.
Huang is the youngest one. Only 16 years old. With a silver medal from last year's World Championship in Cairo for the 10-meter air rifle women. Another 9 from Danish. Looks like she's having some trouble in this gold medal match. I don't think she had 2 9s in the qualification. Looks like the final is getting to her a bit. Another 2 points for China as they're climbing up now.
So 2 points more to Team China.
4-0.
4 points now.
For the next medal match shot, load, start.
All right, she's in a 10 now. It is a thin one. Maybe she is going closer to the center. 10-4 from Penny. It's all up to Huang now. She just needs a 10-0. Would be enough, but she hits a 10-6. Nice, solid, strong score from Team China, winning another 2 points.
Taken 2 more points. They have taken the lead of 6 points.
It seems like something happens with the Hungarian team once they come to the finals, to the gold medal match at the World Cup in Cairo just a few weeks ago against India. They lost with 6 points. India, of course, 16. Maybe it turns around now. It's a 10-7 from Danish. She definitely shoots the fastest and the first, but I don't know how to compete against Zhang's 10-9. Huang hits a 10-5. That's going to be a 0.4 of a difference in this round. 0-8. Hungary and China. I think that's going to be a timeout.
10 point and excellent shot by Team China, 21.4, and Team Hungary, 21.0.
Timeout for Hungary.
Team China has taken the lead of 8 points, ladies and gentlemen. Now the timeout for Team Hungary. In timeout, any coach and athlete has the privilege to go and meet their athlete in the
coach is talking to Penny.
The time limit for the timeout is 1 minute.
Danish was not happy, but threw in a joke, I guess. Have to keep the things light. If it's not going your way, best not to be more mad about it. It's never helpful, especially in shooting. The Chinese athletes are very calm. At least on the outside, they look calm, collected, in the zone. Not a lot of emotions are coming from the Chinese athletes. Something I've seen usually happen. A 10-7 and a 10-9 from the Hungarian team. Huang can only salvage this with a 10-9, but that's going to be a 10-4. And finally, 2 points for the Hungarian team after the timeout.
2 points to his country. Now score 2-8. 8 points.
something that just usually happens after the timeout. Looks like it just helps out the athletes to have a break for a second, chat with their coach, and things usually turn around. Not always, but this time, once again, it was good for Team Hungary. .10-6 from Danish. Looks like the timeout really did her well. At a 10-8 from Shang, we'll see. 10-0 Penny, not the strongest of 10s. Huang should do a 9-9 would even be enough. She shots a 10-6, which is more than enough to come to another 2 points and a total of 10.
Team Hungary, 20.6.
10-2, you know it. 16 is what the gold medalist has to come to first.
For the next medal match shot, load, start.
Thin 10 again from Danish. Not helpful against the 10-9 from Sheng, and a 10-4. 0.8 of a difference, another 2 points go to China. They're only 4 points away from the gold, and they have definitely kept Hungary behind.
Team China, 12 points. Team Hungary, 2 points.
For the next medal match shot, load, start.
Nine. She's not happy about it. That's, I think, her third one out of 8. And Huang hitting 10-7 after Penny and Shang were tied. Gives China another 2 points.
31.1 Team China and 21-2 Team Hungary. So 2 more points to Team China. Ladies and gentlemen, match
It
point
must not be
Team
easy
China.
for Danish.
For the next medal match shot, load,
It's a match point opportunity for China.
start.
As I said, they definitely left Hungary behind. And now they have a chance to wrap up the gold medal match in this round. Surely it's pretty tenseful for the Hungarian team as well. Danish hits a 10-3, not the strongest of the 10s. Shang with 10-6. Of course, the Olympian hits a good shot in the moment needed. And Huang finishes off with a 10-9 with a perfect shot. To be fair, this was a really, really tough thing to reach to. It's a match point for Team China. It's a match point for Huang Yuqing and Sheng Li Hao.
For this ISSF World Cup 10-meter air
To be fair, it was not an easy
2023
battle to be fought for Team Hungary.
Team Hungary winning the silver medal.
They lost, but if they were shooting well, it would still be a pretty tight battle, I'm sure.
Team India.
Esther Danish, Istvan Penny winning the silver at the ISSF World Cup for rifle and pistol in Bhopal, India.
Bala Sahib. And Team Hungary, silver medal goes to Danish Esther and Istvan Penny. And the team gold goes to
That's it for the mixed team event for the 10-meter air rifle. India with the bronze, Hungary with the silver, and China with the gold. President of ISSF, Mr. Luciano Rossi, congratulating everyone. As this was a really strong final. Thank you for watching, everybody. We'll be back at noon local time for the 10-meter air pistol mixed team event. So come back and join us on this ISSF World Cup journey from Bhopal, India.
I welcome you all to the ISSF World Cup Rifle and Pistol events at Bhopal, India 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, the victory ceremony for the ISSF World Cup Rifle and Pistol events at Bhopal, India 2023 will begin in a few moments. Treasurer, National Rifle Association of India. The bronze medal representing India goes to Narmada Nitin Raju and Rudraksh Balasaheb Patil. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for a round of applause for the 10-meter air rifle mixed bronze medal winners. Now I would request the chief guest, Yashodhara Raja Sindhya ji, to please come forward and present the bronze medal to our winners. Thank you, ma'am. I now request Sri Randeep Man to please come forward and present the bouquet to the bronze medal winners. Thank you, sir. The silver medal representing Hungary goes to Esther Dennis and Istvan Penny. Please put your hands together for a huge round of applause for our 10-meter air rifle mixed silver medal winners. Now I will request the chief guest, Yashodhara Raja Sindhya ji, to please come forward and present the silver medals to our winners. Thank you, ma'am. I now request Sri Randeep Man to please come forward and present the bouquet to our silver medal winners. Thank you, sir. And the gold medal representing China goes to Yu Jinghuang and Li Hao Sheng. A huge round of applause for our gold medal winners of the 10-meter air rifle mixed events. Now I would request the chief guest, Yashodhara Raja Sindhya ji, to please come forward and present the gold medal to our winners. Thank you, ma'am. I now request Sri Randeep Man to please come forward and present the bouquet to the gold medal winners. Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem of China. the visiting dignitaries to please come forward for the photograph along with the medal winners. I would now request Sri Ashok Mittal, Vice President, National Rifle Association of India, to kindly come forward and present a memento on behalf of the organizing committee of the ISSF World Cup Rifle and Pistol events at Bhopal, India 2023 to the Chief Guest, Yashodhara Raji Sindhya ji. I would also request Sri Ashok Mittal ji to please present the memento to the distinguished guest of honor, Sri Randeep Man. Thank you all.
तुम्हें चोर है नहीं आंदो आले